gentlemen, welcome to Missouri State University's new Student Convocation. My name is Dr. Thomas Lane, Dean of Students. Also, welcome to the members of the university and Springfield community and the many parents who have joined us here today. Students, we gather here today in your honor and to celebrate your arrival. When you came to SOAR, we shared that you are coming here to become part of a community of scholars. The faculty today will appear before you in full academic regalia to symbolically welcome you to your new community. In choosing to be part of our community, you will become engaged in an exciting marketplace of ideas. You'll hear from our university president, a faculty member, the student body president, and a very special speaker from the Springfield community as they share their thoughts on how you can begin to make your Missouri statement. When you leave Convocation today, you'll have a greater appreciation of your university's excellence. And now, since the faculty have convened to march in your honor, I would ask that you please rise and honor them by rising for the processional.
Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors, and then join us as we sing one verse of the national anthem. Let's show our pride for being Missouri State Bears by singing the fight song. Please be seated. Good afternoon. Let me try that again. Good afternoon. Excellent. I'm Dr. Dee Cisco, and I'm the Vice President for Student Affairs, and I'm a proud alum of Missouri State University. I am pleased to welcome you to the Missouri State University New Student Convocation. This event is in its 24th year and is one of our university's cherished traditions and a signature public affairs event. The processional, national anthem, and fight song were performed by the Pride Marching Band, conducted by Dr. Brad Snow. Also featured were the Missouri State Spirit Squads under the direction of Susan Brown. We also have our Bears football team present today, and I especially want to invite you to our first big season opener against the University of Missouri in Columbia. That opener will be on Saturday, September the 2nd. And I also want to invite you to the home opener on Saturday, September the 16th, where our Bears will take on Murray State University. This is our third season with head coach Dave Steckel, who will get us to all bear up and support our fellow Bears to a victorious season. Thank you also to the Military Science Department for the presentation of the colors by the ROTC. They represent just two examples of the levels of excellence here at Missouri State University. I would now like to introduce you to a number of campus leaders who are on the platform. I would ask you to hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Beginning in the back row on my right and your left. Jim Bellis, Assistant to the Dean, William H. Darr College of Agriculture. Thomas Peters, Dean of Library Services. David Huff, Dean of the College of Education. Helen Reed, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. Stephanie Bryant, Dean of the College of Business. Victor Matthews, Dean of the College of Humanities and Public Affairs. Tom Tomasi, Professor of Biology, representing the Graduate College. Sean Wall, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Letters. Rob Moore, Chair of the Staff Senate and staff member in financial aid. And beginning on my right in the front row, Cynthia McGregor, Chair of the Faculty Senate and Professor in Counseling, Leadership, and Special Education. Tammy Yonke, Dean of the College of Natural and Applied Sciences. Frank Einhellick, University Provost. Cliff Smart, President of Missouri State University. Beth Doman, our 2017 Convocation Speaker. Brandon McCoy, President of the Student Body. And Thomas Lane, Dean of Students. Please show your appreciation to the members of the Platform Party. The next group of people I will introduce represent one of the most important groups you will ever encounter, the faculty. Missouri State University has more than 700 full-time faculty and over 200 part-time faculty, a representative sample of whom have joined us for today's program. The faculty will open your mind, your eyes, and your hearts, and will inspire you to think about things you have never before considered. The relationship between a student and a professor is special, and it can change you both. You are joining this learning community for many individual reasons. The faculty is here for a single purpose, and that is to engage you as you move toward becoming an educated person. Additionally, we have several university administrators attending today who support you and the university's academic mission through their daily efforts. I would ask the faculty and the administrators who are here today to please stand so that we can recognize you. Please help me to welcome Dr. Tammy Yonke, Dean of the College of Natural and Applied Sciences, for a special invitation. Dr. Yonke?
Tomorrow, Monday, August 21st, all of North America, from Oregon to South Carolina, will be treated to an eclipse of the sun. This event, in which the moon passes between the sun and earth and blocks all or part of the sun, will begin for us tomorrow at 11:44 a.m. and will end 3 hours later. Eclipses occur due to the coincidence of the moon and the sun being the same angular size. And what that means is the sun is 400 times wider than the moon, but it's also 400 times farther away. So they coincidentally appear to be the same size in our sky tomorrow. This is what allows us the phenomenal beauty of the total solar eclipse. And although Springfield will only be at 96% of totality, it will get dark at 1:13 p.m. You are invited to join Missouri State University faculty and staff, along with the Springfield community, to experience the eclipse as a community at Plaster Stadium. The stadium will open at 10:30 a.m., and the first 12,000 people will receive free glasses. All right? So that you can safely view the eclipse. You never want to look directly at the sun without protection, and sunglasses are not appropriate protection. So please join President Smart and me as we begin the celebration at 11:40 in Plaster Stadium. We're going to fill the stadium. So tomorrow at the stadium, 11:44, it starts. 1:13 is totality. 2:40, it ends. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Yonke. I'll be there tomorrow. Now, please help me to welcome Dr. Cynthia McGregor, Chair of the Faculty Senate and Professor in Counseling, Leadership, and Special Education, to the podium.
Greetings. As Chair of the Faculty Senate at Missouri State University, I am honored and thrilled to be a part of your convocation. A few short months ago, many of you were gathered with your high school classmates to celebrate your graduation. That event was called commencement, which means to begin. Today, you are gathered with a new set of classmates and are beginning a bold chapter with them. In just under 4 years, you hope to return to this arena to celebrate another commencement or beginning when you graduate with a bachelor's degree from Missouri State University. Yeah, today you are gathered in a convocation, a word which typically refers to gatherings of graduates. I invite you to think of this assembly of fellow students as those with whom you will begin life in 4 years as college graduates. Tomorrow, the moon will pass in front of the sun, and an important page of your life will also turn as you begin life as a college student. As you watch the eclipse develop, I invite you to ponder how your life is shifting from who you were, a high school graduate, to who you are becoming, a college graduate. To help you on your path to becoming a college graduate, I offer a few bits of advice. All of these will be in the form of my recommendations for the most important blank. The most important place for you in the coming years is, you think I'm going to say the library. No, the most important place for you in college is your bed. It's true. Yeah, right? You are going to become tired and stressed on this journey to being a college graduate. I recommend sufficient sleep. Your brain needs time for neurological regeneration. Your body needs time to defend against illness. 1/3 of your time at Missouri State University should be in your bed. It is preferable that you sleep there, so you will not sleep during class. Next, the most important app on your smartphone is the alarm function. That body of yours will get very comfortable in that bed of yours, and you need to get up and make it to class. In fact, you might need to set more than one alarm so as not to miss breakfast, because food is also important. Getting to class is vital if you are going to be a college graduate in 4 years. Lastly, the most important emotion for you is courage. You will be scared many times in college. Do not let fear rule your choices. Make choices on your future goal of college graduation. Be brave. Walk boldly through the scary situations you will encounter. Afraid to talk to your professor? Do it anyway. Afraid to give that speech for your comm class? Do it anyway. The future you want is on the other side of your fears. Keep your focus and keep going, no matter how scared you become. Only one thing can keep you from becoming a college graduate: quitting. Resolve to begin tomorrow and to keep going until you return to this arena as a college graduate. In closing, get enough sleep. Use your alarm function so you make it to class and breakfast, and be brave. Repeat those activities daily without quitting, and I will see you back in this arena in less than 4 years as you celebrate being a college graduate.
Now, to welcome you on behalf of the students and the Student Government Association, allow me to introduce the president of the student body, Mr. Brandon McCoy.
Faculty, staff, guests, returning students, and most importantly, the class of 2021. Welcome. Many different reasons have brought us together today. Maybe it's one of our great academic programs, the affordability of a quality education, athletic teams, or performing arts, to name a few. But there's one thing that we're all in this together on: to graduate, to earn a degree, so that one day we too will be able to sit in front of a lot of people wearing funny dresses and hats. When I thought about what I wanted to talk with you about today, I thought of advice that made me successful in college, lessons I learned the hard way, advice I wish I would have known. But looking back on my college career, I thought of a lot of songs and song lyrics that went along with those memories. So, I'll tell you about those. I'll begin by quoting the esteemed philosopher Fetty Wap. I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Meet new people. Your education is irreplaceable, but the most important things that you will gain in college will be the people you meet and the experiences that you have. You'll meet people with similar backgrounds as yourself, but also people that are a lot different from you. I can't begin to describe the amount of personal growth that you will experience by meeting new people. You'll become a more culturally competent and conscious person. You'll have a support group to extend a helping hand whenever you're in times of need. You'll make lifelong friendships. Another song you'll want to keep in mind: You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift. You belong here at Missouri State. You have a voice, and your voice matters. Whether you voice your opinions through student government or join one of the other nearly 400 student organizations on campus, there's something here for each and every one of you. You can plan fun and free events with Student Activities Council or Traditions Council. Immerse yourself in your living space with Residence Hall Association. Find community and religious groups. Cheer on our student athletes with Maroon Madness. Or make your lifelong friends in a chapter of fraternity and sorority life. Find something you like and get involved. This is the #1 thing that you can do to get plugged into Missouri State and make this place feel like a second home. As T. Swift says, you have a smile that can light up this whole town. So get out there and let people see it. Lastly, I think of a song many of us grew up listening to: All Star by Smash Mouth. You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Turn to the person next to you and say, you're an all-star. Now turn to the person on the other side of you and say, no, you're an all-star. So now you have a good pickup line if you ever need one here on campus. You can be absolutely anything in this world that you want to be. This room is full of the next teachers, doctors, lawyers, artists, business owners, and everything else that you hope and dream of, that's you. Whatever it is that you want to do it. There is nothing stopping you but that voice inside your head that says, I can't. And those two little words are nothing but a lie that we keep telling ourselves. You'll never know if you don't go. Believe in yourself, and nothing can stop you. I dare you today to excel. Wake up each and every day, and whatever you do, be the best you that you can be. Follow your passion, achieve your dreams, and make your Missouri statement. Because after all, you're an all-star. Thank you, and go Bears!
I would now like to call our president of Missouri State University, Cliff Smart, to the podium. The president provides the enthusiasm and leadership to move our great university to higher levels of national prominence and an even more promising future. And if you aren't yet following President Smart on Twitter, you should be. His Twitter handle is the @symbol, then Cliff, spelled with one F, Smart. Following President Smart on Twitter will help you stay connected to all the great things happening at Missouri State. However, Twitter isn't the only social media where you can find President Smart. He's also been known to show up on Instagram. So to introduce you to President Smart, we've collected a few of his most memorable video moments to share with you today.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Morning, sunshine. Sleep off all that, honey? It's time to make your Missouri statement. Boop.
I need a ride.
Can I take a selfie with you? Thank you so much.
You bet.
Hey, President Smart, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Can I take a selfie with you?
Of course.
Hey, can we get a picture too?
Sure, the three of us.
Oh, the three of us.
Oh, you brought your own Cliff. Right.
Best President's Day ever.
Use the force, I will.
Let's go Bears!
Welcome, Bears! Bienvenidos! Bonjour. Boomer, we're home.
Please welcome to the podium President Cliff Smart.
Good afternoon and welcome to Missouri State University. If you like those Instagram clips I was in the last 2 years, follow Missouri State on Instagram or follow me on Twitter. We have a new one coming out tonight. I'm going to begin my remarks this afternoon by showing you another short video. This is the video all prospective students watched at the Davis Harrington Welcome Center this year before they toured campus. You all probably saw it. But now that you're here and beginning your Missouri State journey, let's take another look together. It's not too early to begin thinking about what your Missouri statement will be. When I think back to my college years, it is clear that I began making my statement then. For example, I believe my statement today involves meaningful community engagement. As a university president, I spend significant time advocating for the university and higher education with state and federal officials and community leaders, and creating partnerships with businesses, other educational institutions, nonprofits, and government agencies to better serve you, Springfield, and our state. And I am involved in many community and charitable causes. That interest began by participating in both volunteer work and political campaigns when I was attending college in New Orleans. My statement also involves the importance of education, lifelong learning, and doing the best at whatever I do. Those values were cemented in the college classes I enrolled in, and my success there earned me a full scholarship to attend law school and created a passion for learning that I still have. Finally, my statement includes the value of relationships and friendships, and my membership in both a fraternity and my participation in a faith-based group in college cemented the importance of making meaningful relationships with people who you can make great memories with, but who can also challenge you, make you better, and hold you accountable when you fail. So here's my challenge to you today, especially those that are just starting out. Begin thinking about how you will make your Missouri statement while you are here. As a leader, a learner, an organization member, a friend and roommate, and how you will continue to make your statement when you leave as a citizen of your community, our nation, and the world. It's more important than ever now, given the resurgence of hate groups in our country. Members of our chorale made a statement on love, inclusion, and unity When they sang the song, Now We Belong, at the presidential inauguration in Washington, D.C. in January of this year. It was a powerful message, one that would never have been made had they chosen not to perform, as many encouraged them to do. Take a look. This is my final challenge to you as you begin college. As it said in the video, think about how you will be part of something bigger and make it better. Think about how you will be part of something bigger and make it better. One way would be for you to join me tomorrow night at the PSU Bear at 5:30 as we stand with Charlottesville to oppose hatred and racism on our campus. Together, we can make a difference on our campus and in our community. Thank you.
Thank you, President Smart, for sharing your thoughts with our new students and for the energetic leadership you provide this university. Students, when you attended SOAR this summer, you learned about a significant way a Missouri State education is different from other universities: our public affairs mission. During your time here at Missouri State, you will have a number of opportunities to learn more about our mission. But here's a short refresher about what we mean by public affairs.
What does Missouri State's public affairs mission mean? It means being a responsible leader. It means thinking globally and acting locally. It means embracing diversity and helping break down barriers. It means reaching out and making connections. It means making a difference, one person, one step at a time. Public affairs, it's not just something we say, it's something we do. That's how we make our Missouri statement.
The banners behind me on the platform showcase the 3 pillars of our public affairs mission: ethical leadership, cultural competence, and community engagement. Each year, our campus selects a public affairs theme to help bring the mission to life. The remaining banner you see behind me introduces you to this year's theme: sustainability in practice, consensus and consequences. Each year, the university recognizes students who further the public affairs mission through their leadership and activities. One such recognition is the awarding of the Pepsi-Cola Public Affairs Scholarship. With us today are 4 students who were selected for this scholarship based on their significant volunteer activities and achievements relating to service and public affairs. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized for your accomplishment. Dane Hagan, Maria Maluso, Daniel Wynn, and Elizabeth Wyman. Please join me in congratulating these students who exemplify the university's public affairs mission in action. Congratulations. Students, in celebration of this year's public affairs theme, and in keeping with a Missouri State University tradition since 2008, we would like to give each of you a commemorative pin to mark the beginning of your academic journey. Each entering class has its own special pin highlighting the year's public affairs theme. As you leave the arena today, you will receive a pin from one of our student leaders. Along with the pin will be a listing of this year's signature public affairs events. I hope you'll make every effort to attend these events and to take an active part in our university's unique mission. It is now my great pleasure to introduce you to a person who, not too long ago, was going through the same experience that you are, Beth Doman. Beth was first seen on the Landers stage in 1978 in a Springfield Little Theater production of Alice in Wonderland. Since that time, she has delighted thousands as an actress and stand-up comic. Beth can be seen on screen in the Academy Award-nominated Winter's Bone, which was selected as Best Picture at the Sundance Film Festival. Her directing credits include many of the top-grossing productions in the Springfield Little Theater history. She has also directed for the Jim Stafford Theater and the Yakov Smirnoff in Branson, Missouri. As Springfield Little Theater's executive director, Beth oversees all aspects of production for an 8-show series and has been instrumental in designing a series and season that will attract the largest possible audience to quality shows entirely performed by a crew of community volunteers. She has recently been recognized as one of the Springfield Business Journal's 12 People You Need to Know, and with a 2016 Ozzie Award presented by the Springfield Regional Arts Council to an individual who has made significant contributions to the cultural landscape of our community. She is also honored to have been selected for the first 417 Biz 100. Please help me to welcome to the podium our ceremony's featured speaker, Beth Doman.
Hello?
Angela.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Do you know where I put the book?
Have you lost that book again?
Yes, I've lost that book again, but I can't find it and I need it for that speech.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not your mom.
Fine, I'll look around again. Wow, that's a big book. Not it. Have you seen the book? No. Where'd I put my book? I'm not about to look in there. No book. Man, that's good custard. Where's the book? Yeah. That's where it is. Missouri State. They've got lots of books here. Ah. Oh, Great Bear, who sees all. Have you seen the book? Nothing? Tickle, 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 tickle. Gotta be here. Huh. Not here at the bookstore? I know. Ah, it's the library. Ton of books. Gotta be here. Ooh. Yeah. Have you seen a book go floating by? No book. Shoot. Boomer, do you have the book I lent you? No, wrong book. Is Cliff home? Oh, wait. Have you seen the book? No. Is Cliff in? Yeah. Okay.
Come in.
Cliff, have you seen the book?
You mean Winter's Bone?
No, it's a good book. Better movie, killer cast. But no, the book.
No, I guess not. But anyway, thanks for coming by. And thanks for being our convocation speaker. What are you going to talk about?
The book, if I can find it. Have you seen the book?
I feel like a talking head. I found the book. It is called The Book of Beth, and it's about me. Just like you're getting ready to write your own book. And first, I would like to get a picture of all of you so that in 2021 I can come back and make sure you all made it. God, there's a butt ton of you guys, I can tell you that. There's more freshmen than there were in my entire college. That's amazing. So, you made it! You got out of high school. Thank you, baby Jesus. There you go. Yeah, and so it begins. I hope you're ready to rock and roll, because that's what it's about. You are getting ready to start your life. This is it, phase one. Phase one of becoming an adult. You don't have your mom and dad, hopefully, waking you up, doing your laundry. That's a cheat, don't do it. It's time to learn how to do it on your own, to get out there and take responsibility and sleep in your own bed. Alone. There's one thing we forgot. So you can get rest. You want to make sure that you do take care of yourself. You do have to do that. So tomorrow is the eclipse, and I guess that's why I got to do this today. I think everybody's leaving town or is gone. So you're stuck with me. You know, make sure you thank your parents, because they got you here. They really, really did. So make sure you take time to say, hey, thanks. Thanks for making it able for me to be here. You're getting ready to figure out what you like, what you don't like. You may have a roommate that likes weird little pictures of freaky animals and has stuffed animals that have duck bodies with rooster heads. I don't know, it happened to me. It's like every stuffed animal she had was the opposite of what it was supposed to be. But that's okay, because you learn patience and tolerance, and you gotta learn that too. So when you get out there, you're gonna figure out, who are you? What do you like? What don't you like? And it's all gonna change, because as you start as a freshman, it'll be totally different by the time you're a senior. And that's what growing up is about, and it's awesome. And remember this, Facebook is forever. And thank you, baby Jesus, there was no Facebook or Twitter when I was in college, because
Oh, Lord Almighty. It's a miracle we're here. Just remember that if you don't want your parents to see it, you probably don't want your future employers to see it. Just saying. So be careful. Be careful with that, because it'll turn around and bite you big. Here's the other gig, y'all. When you're around each other, don't just be on your phones. Raise your head up. Talk to people. And for God's sake, don't text and walk across the street. I about clocked 3 of you guys getting over here today. Look up. Have a conversation with people. Have a good time. Life's too ding-dong short, for God's sake. Don't procrastinate. And here's why. Because you might be procrastinating. You might think, oh, it's not that big of a deal. I've got time. I'll do it. Yada, yada, yada. And then all of a sudden, the time to be able to drop a class like, say, I don't know, roller skating, because you got bored and you got tired of rolling around in a little room and it was boring and you didn't drop it and you end up getting a D, and your parents get your report card and torment you for the rest of their life about getting a D in roller skating. Don't do it. Because after they die, then your family picks up that gauntlet and torments you for the next 35 years. Just saying. I'm just saying it can happen. And yes, there are classes in roller skating. Here's the deal, you guys. You get what you give. You get what you give. You give 100%, you're gonna get 100%. These people, we came through the catacombs. I don't even know how. I didn't know we were supposed to dress up like Hogwarts, but let me tell you, these little robe things are kind of magical. They weren't even really walking, they were kind of levitating through the catacombs. So if you think that they don't know what you're doing, I'm telling you, they got eyes in the back of their head. They know all. It's kind of creepy. So don't try to pull the things like my dog ate my homework, because it's not gonna work. First of all, you're in college, you probably don't have a dog, that's at home. Second of all, you probably posted on Facebook what you were doing the night before so they can figure that out. So don't even try to pull it. They're not gonna run with that. So make sure you kinda be nice. Be your authentic self. Be the person you wanna be. As you're writing this chapter in your life, be the hero. Be the hero of your book. Be nice and be honest, and you'll do okay. So class of 2021, holy hell, you made it! So do it, 4 years, you got it! Enjoy it! Have a great time! Come see us downtown. It's a blast, by the way. Whoa.
Beth, thanks so much for being here with us today and for the happiness you bring to our community. It's truly a joy to have you on campus. Thank you. Today's new student convocation is being held in the JQH Arena, home of the Missouri State Bears basketball program. Missouri State is proud to have one of the best athletic programs in one of the country's most competitive athletic conferences. Our athletic teams have excelled within the Missouri Valley Conference and in the NCAA tournament appearances in many sports. There are hundreds of student athletes who work hard every day and push themselves to their limits as they represent Missouri State in competition. Come to the athletic events and support them. In addition to our outstanding athletic programming, it's a privilege to have an outstanding music program, including our impressive Missouri State Pride Band. With over 300 students, they have performed from coast to coast and have been in the Rose Bowl Parade, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and performed throughout Europe. I'd now like to ask them to play another selection for you. So Dr. Snow, please take the show. Thank you, Dr. Snow, the Pride Band staff, and to the dedicated students of the Pride Band. Please take time to attend the concert on the green tonight at 7:30 p.m. in the Plaster Stadium to hear more great music. Our university has a lot to be proud of. We have in our audience today representatives from several campus organizations, including the Fraternity and Sorority Life community, members of our athletic teams, campus ministries, university ambassadors, Traditions Council, SOAR leaders, resident assistants, the Student Activities Council, the Student Government Association, and many of our 350 plus student organizations. I want to thank them for their dedication and engagement and encourage each new member of our university community to consider your role and responsibility in serving others. I would ask the members of our athletic teams, campus ministries, the Fraternity and Sorority Life community, our resident assistants, and all student leaders and student organization representatives who are present today to please stand and be recognized. Today, you have seen and heard a few of the reasons why we are so proud to be members of the Missouri State University community. Students, this is the time to make your Missouri statement. We are excited you're here, and we're glad that you made the decision to join our academic community. We are now at the end of our new student convocation. Because the recessional is an integral and significant part of today's ceremony, we ask that you remain at your seats until formally dismissed. Dean Lane will remain at the podium and invite you to participate in another Missouri State tradition, traveling the Bear Path to New Student Festival. Have a great academic year, and go Bears!
New students, I'll ask that you please remain seated while I dismiss the rest of the returning students and share some brief remarks with you. If you are members of the fraternity and sorority life community, now is the time to join the Bear Path. Thank you. Student organization representatives, returning students, please join the Bear Path. Athletes, please join the Bear Path. Residence Hall staff and Residence Hall leaders, I invite you to join the Bear Path. So while we wait for our returning students to form the Bear Path to welcome you to new student festivals, let me share with you, new students, just some brief remarks. Congratulations once again on choosing Missouri State University and beginning a new and important chapter in your life. This is a very exciting time. If you're like me, you'll never forget your college years and the significant people and the events that you've experienced. We have had quite the welcome weekend. Let's review what you've experienced so far. By a show of hands, who attended Playfair last night? Excellent, great. If you attended Playfair, hopefully you learned that being a college student doesn't mean that you can't be playful or silly. What I'd like for you to take away from that experience is be yourself. Smile when you catch someone's eye, and the chances are they'll smile back at you. A smile can change the other person's mood, and hopefully it can improve your mood as well. I know that all of you hopefully are fired up to be here and you already feel great to be a bear. But I also know that perhaps not everybody feels that way. Get involved. If you're shy, you don't have to try to be anybody else, but I would ask you to put yourself in a position that others can notice and include you. Try to step out of your comfort zone and someone will reach out to you. My message to all of you is that you reach out and stretch yourself. Reach out to your roommates, your suite mates, reach out to your RA, to your instructors, to representatives of the over 350 student organizations that we have here on campus. Reach out to the person who is sitting or standing alone, or to the person who seems to be lagging behind. You know, I wish every day was like this weekend, but come tomorrow, we'll have classes to go to. Attend your classes, actively participate in your education and your new community. You'll be richer for it, and so will Missouri State University. The current Missouri State University community is happy to welcome you into our family. Lining your way from here, which represents your academic start on campus, you're going to be greeted by hundreds of fellow Bears as you make your way to the Plaster Student Union, which you should think of as your outside of the classroom home, your campus living room. Awaiting you there is New Student Festival. We have over 175 university departments and student organizations that are represented at the festival. Make connections to campus through academic and co-curricular involvement. Now, to help set the stage for New Student Festival, let's take a look at some Missouri State students who made the choice to get involved and why they think it was one of the best decisions they ever made.
We're here today to get you guys involved in Missouri State.
Res Life.
Band.
Student Activities Counseling. Sugar Bears. Missouri State Handball Team.
Collegiate FFA.
Habitat for Humanity. Try to get involved because that's the best way to do college. When you meet new friends and new people.
Well, for one thing, I like to make a difference, but I like to have fun.
I mean, we're on a campus of like 22,000 people, so it's, you know, reach out to people and definitely meet who you can.
Well, if you don't get involved, you miss out on the whole community of Missouri State.
Pre-Med Society.
The Residence Hall Association. See who you connect with. See what you like. See what interests you, and jump in.
University Ambassadors. NSCS.
Fraternity and sorority life.
Now, if you're not involved, then it's just school, and college isn't just school. Everybody knows that.
We are both Fan of the Year.
Oh, hell, maroon and white.
Oh, hell, maroon and white. It's usually how it ends.
Get involved as soon as possible. Freshman year is not too early to get involved.
You can do it!
Emerging leaders.
The Indian Student Association.
The LGBTQ community, Honors College.
Acapella.
Yeah.
And we are part of the Missouri State Baritones.
Go Bears!
A student should get involved on campus, one, because it's fun. You make lifelong friends.
Yeah, I second that.
Friendship.
I was going this way. Or you guys can turn this way.
Doesn't matter, I'm turning.
Whatever, turn however you want to turn.
Go Bears, go!
Let's hear it.
Go Bears!
Don't go to class and don't talk to anyone in class. If you, of course, go to class. That's very important.
Even if you can't find something that already exists, you can make it. That's the beauty of the programs we have set up here.
We got themes, we got games, we got food. It's a great party.
It's a great party.
Bill.
Cheerleading.
Men's Ultimate Team.
Peer Leader Association.
Kappa Mu Epsilon.
We have over 300 clubs here in Missouri State.
Oh my goodness.
Women's Ultimate Team.
Centennial Leaders.
The Accounting Club IMA Student Chapter.
Just put yourself out there. Because if you don't do that, then you can't meet anybody, can't do anything.
But tried a bunch of different things.
Chi Alpha.
Bears Service Team.
Beta.
Alpha.
Psi.
Residential Programming Assistant.
I am the president of Colleges Against Cancer. Construction Club. We're the Entertainment Management Association.
You should try to leave your mark on the university that you're at.
I should tweet that out. That was pretty good.
Dance Marathon.
Oh, I'm part of a book club I started. Yep.
And then I got super involved, and here I am now, standing in front of a camera. Most State Advertising Club. How'd that go?
You have to try to find where you belong. If you don't make the effort, it won't happen.
All you need to do is move your shoulders and then.
They want you to be there just as much as you want to be there too.
And I just love Missouri State, and I can't
think of anything but loving Missouri State.
Find your passion, follow your place, whatever it is, just do it.
Follow your passion, find your place.
Right, he's got my back.
Just jump in and let it take you away.
Get involved.
Get involved!
Get involved.
Get involved! Get involved!
Get involved.
Get involved.
Let's just try it.
Nandri.
Get involved. Get involved.
Students, it's time to make your way to the Bear Path. What I'd like for you to do, take a look on the lower bowl section of the arena. Do you see the section marked A, that hallway there? I'd like for you to make your way to section A, go up the stairs, and on your way to the Bear Path. Have a great academic year.